Hey, what's going on, everybody? So listen, you guys know my name is Yusef Scott, also referred to as the Forex GOAT. I want to welcome you guys to the sodarneasyforex movement. Now, as I always tell you guys, I thank you for being here watching this video right now. I know you guys could be anywhere in the world, but you're watching this video right now, so I thank you. Now, as I always tell you guys, if you're not yet connected with me on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, get connected. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, get subscribed to this channel and join the 24,000+ subscribers that I have all across the entire world. Alright, there's a reason why I have so many subscribers. There's a reason why so many people come to this channel each and every day. So I want to thank you guys. Alright, now listen, I want to create this video today to give you guys insight, especially those of you who are brand new and you may not have you may not have the proper perspective on trading Forex. So I want to give you guys a little perspective, my perspective on trading Forex, and most importantly, indicators. Okay, now those of you may know indicators, they can be very powerful in terms of, well, let's say indicators are used in trading Forex to help you along with realizing where the market is going to go. All right, that's, you know, it's an indicator. It's supposed to indicate which way the market is going to go, whether up or whether down. Now, I want to tell you guys this, and of course, this topic is very, it's subjective. It's based on the person, on the individual. Some people, they are for it, some people are not for it. But I'm going to give you guys my opinion. All right. Now, I had to go through the road of using indicators, trying to find the best indicator to give me the best indication of where the market's going to go. I try to use a number of indicators together to realize where the market was going to go, and I always fell flat. Okay, I always ran into a situation where I realized it's not working. So what am I going to do? And I always had to scratch my head and start over anew. So let me tell you guys, at this point in the road, I don't use many indicators at all. Okay, and some of you may say, well, why not? You know, I mean, wouldn't you have less of a chance of winning your trades? Well, it depends on how you look at the market. It depends on what you're using. Okay, now let me tell you guys this. Why is it that I do not use indicators like that? Why is it that I decided to get rid of indicators? Because I realized that indicators, they're all indicators are basically, nowadays you can find one indicator that does one thing, and then you can find a similar indicator that does the very same thing. So indicators are all changed up and screwed up and tweaked here and there, and they're all doing the same thing, but they all do the same thing really. They all lag. All right. So what you should be thinking about is what indicator works best for how you trade. Okay, and what indicator give you the best indication of where the market is going to go. Now, let me tell you guys this. I don't like to use indicators because, like for instance, you guys may be familiar with the RSI. The RSI will tell you when the market is oversold or overbought. All right, but there are other ways you can look at the market without indicators to tell if the market is oversold or overbought. Something that I teach my students. But people would tell you, okay, use the RSI in conjunction with this. Throw this on and do that. And for me, I need to see what's going on in the market. I don't want to have all this stuff on my charts that's going to cause me to be blinded. I need to see what's going on. All right, just like being in a forest. If you're in a forest and you keep adding trees in, how are you going to see through the forest? It's going to be hard for you to see through the forest. So I need to take away some of the trees, clear the way so I can see what lies ahead. All right, that's just a simple analogy, but it's really true. And that's the way I think. Okay, so I use less indicators, and it helps me immensely. Now, for some people, they may use all types of indicators to help them with this, that, and the third. That's fine. That's the way they're taught. That's what they do. But me, if you're going to follow what I say, if you're going to be underneath my training, it's all about using less, because it's the whole illusion. People, they want you to believe that having more, you get more. But you don't need to have everything or know everything to be successful in trading Forex. One, I would tell you, raise my hand, I do not know everything about Forex. But I do very well because I know I use certain things that I found to be very powerful, and I know when to get into market because I know how to look at, I know price action, know how to look at the market. I know how to look at the charts. So therefore, I may be in a class where there are people who believe that, okay, less is more. But then there's another class that feel like, okay, you need to use this stuff because you need, if you have this and you have this and you see this is oversold or this is overbought, then you know where it's going to go. That's fine too. But me, I think less is more. Okay? Now, from like indicators, like I said, indicators, they could be very powerful. They can give you a heads up on what's to come. Me, I like to see, forget about what the indicators are showing. I want to see what they leave behind, because normally they will give you clues as to where they're going. And the indicator, it'll just guide you along the way. And that's why there are certain indicators that I only use, and that's it. Matter of fact, I only use one indicator, and that's totally it. And everything else, you don't need it. That's just my opinion. So I want you guys to think about it for a second. You know, sometimes we believe that you need to know all of this. You got to read all of these books. You got to attend all these different seminars and all these different courses. You gotta be partnered with all these different people just to excel, really. And sometimes it's just not the truth. You don't have to know everything to excel in trading forex. There's just you know, it's just an overload of information online where people, they go and they look for stuff, and you know, and sometimes it's not needed. People are talking about the same stuff, and it's like, let's cut through the chase. What's really going on? And really, all the market is doing is going up and down. All that extra stuff, you don't need to know all that stuff. That's just way too much stuff trying to be broken down and taught, trying to sound like, let me be the professor, put on my robe, and act like I'm, you know, you don't need all that stuff. Keep it simple, okay? Keep it very simple. So anyway, hopefully this made perfect sense to you guys. I know that it's going to resonate well with some. It might rub those other folks wrong. It's okay. It's life. No one, I mean, not everyone's going to agree with you anyway. So you guys have a fantastic day. Remember, I'm Yusef Scott, the Forex GOAT. If you're not yet connected with me on social media, my Facebook, my Instagram, get connected. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, man, join the 24,000+ subscribers and realize why. I'm making a difference out here. You guys have a fantastic day. Peace.